doing an intro and I haven't lit that. I wonder why. Well, today I'm not messing about with this. I'm not messing about with any engines. In fact, I'm going to be just going on about vintage technology like this, which is perfectly reliable and can't be beaten. So, why am I focusing on this? Well, because the weather's turning rubbish again, and they've got this storm Brian on the way, 70 miles an hour winds, maybe the power could go out and heat in the house goes off. And I was looking at this and I was thinking, it's a bit filthy to be taking indoors, so I thought, well, maybe I could use one of my lamps as a heater, because I have two Aladdin lamps, like this one. If I take the mantle out and put on an empty mantle, I can use that as a heater, but it's not that big. So why don't I get another one of them? No, because all the ones on eBay are in absolutely terrible condition compared to this. I mean, this isn't great condition, but it is in much better condition than what I've seen. So, what did I do? Well, I bought another Aladdin. No, I can see it on the camera, but yeah, this is an Aladdinette II by Aladdin, and it's, I won't say brand new, but it is very much like new compared to what I've seen on eBay. So why don't I just pull this out of the box and I'll show you it. I think I might need some electricity for this bit to get some lights going. Hang on a second. There we go. Took its time to load. But anyway, yes. That is the Aladdinette II, which I bought off eBay from a very good seller who kindly decided to ship this out to me, as I asked very nicely if it would be possible to do so, as it was collect only. And to be honest, this is absolutely in amazing condition. I mean, yeah, there's a few bits of rust spots here and there, but overall it's in beautiful condition. So if I just open it up, as you can see, we've got a brand new wick in there, which is spare because there's already one fitted. Oops. So yeah, 2-inch wick, whereas that one's a 1-inch, that one's a 3-inch, so this is like in the middle. It has been lit in the past, judging by the sooting there, but I don't care. It's in great condition as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, a little corrosion on the chimney, but no problem. As you can see, it's kind of like a big lamp burner compared to that one. If I just take off the gallery, so you can see it's just like, yeah, a 2-inch version of that basically. It's got a nice little fuel gauge there, so you can see what your level is. Wick winder there, it's a little bit stiff, but that's probably because the wick's a bit dry. For economy and efficiency, always use Aladdin pink paraffin. If you can find Aladdin pink paraffin today, then it's probably out of date. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to fuel that up, and I'm going to just show the three in action in comparison to each other. So if you'll excuse me, I just need to extract that and fill it up with some lovely, lovely paraffin. This cap is a bit stiff because I think it has slightly rusted on. Inside the tank is actually quite perfect. It's still got its original liner on it, so perfect. Oopsie. And it's full. And I've got a wet finger. Lovely. So all I need to do is let that sit for a bit, let the wick get wet and wick the fuel up, and I'll get it put back in there and I'll light it. I love that little thing. Brilliant. Right, it's had a few minutes to soak up, so I'm going to try lighting it now. I'm just giving the wick a quick wipe with my finger, and it's definitely damp. So I'll do the lock. I hate this thing, the lock automatically comes on by itself for no apparent reason. No, didn't quite make it there. See it there? I didn't touch the lock and it came on. It's junk. Right. Turn that down and see if we can get this on without burning my fingers. There we go. So it's a little uneven there, you can see at the back there, so I'm probably going to have to run the wick cleaner which came with it. So, oops. So yeah, but so far it seems to be working. Put the front cover back on to make it look decorative. Lovely. So it's got a little window so you can see that is still lit, and that you're not going to die of any fumes. But yeah, the only downside to this is, unlike the 37, there's no snuffer mechanism if you accidentally knocked it. So at the moment it's up, so if I knock it, that comes down. So you know, if you accidentally knocked the heater over, although this is like a weeble, it just, you know, doesn't fall down, it supposedly stops you from setting fire to the place when you spill fuel everywhere. Same goes for this one, you know, knock it over, spill fuel everywhere, flames, yeah. So, as a rule, it's a good idea to have a fire extinguisher when you're running these indoors. I mean, out here, frankly, I don't really give a monkeys, because I've got 3 barrels of water outside, a couple of buckets, and a couple of arms, which I can, you know, throw water over everything. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to light this one now. Not that you really need to see it, because you've seen me light it so many blooming times. I mean, these are easy to use. I mean, it's technology that is so simple yet effective. I mean, you get things like gas heaters today, which, you know, you use them one year and the next year they don't bloody work. So you can see that this has a much larger wick on it. And it produces a bigger flame and therefore a bit more heat. So, grab the snuffer. And instantly, blue flame. That's what I love about these heaters. It's like as soon as you put the lid on... Oh, hang on. What's going on there? As soon as you put the lid on, or chimney on... The only trouble is this is a bit finicky, because the wick riser is a bit tight. I really need to deal with that, but it works. Anyway, let that heat up, and we'll do this one now, which is far easier. Just take the gallery off, wind up the wick. Once again, it's a 1-inch wick, so it's tiny. And again, my bloody locks come on. I hate this lighter. Wish I could remember where my sidekick was. So, lights up easily. Place that over there. Instant blue flame. But for this one, you've got to let it heat up before you turn the heating up, otherwise the glass, I should say, might crack. Because there's a differential between the metal and the glass expanding as they heat up, so you've got to let everything heat up together. Let that one warm up for a bit. But as for this one, yeah, that's still happy. Just pull the front panel on. I can tell humidity is rising in here already because I'm starting to see my breath. So one downside to having things like these burning indoors is they do increase the humidity a bit, but you know, better a little humidity than a lot of freezing. So, and that wick wind is nice and smooth now. Now it's lubricated with paraffin. Well, like I say, I do think it needs to have the wick cleaner run on it, because just zoom in on the back there. So like I say, the back part there is very dipped, where it should be like an even flame. Compare it to that, which is, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's more even. Feels nice and warm in here now. Well, the super lamp has had a chance to warm up, so I'm just going to turn the wick up now. So don't turn it up till we get spikes, you just back it off a bit, There we go. And we can barely see the flame on there because it's so small. So just turn off that light. Try not to burn my armpit. So yeah, that's the lamp in basically heater mode. So you don't need to have a mantle on them to use the lamp for any purpose. So if you just needed heat, then this is perfect. So that's just a quick video on my 3 Aladdins in here. I just wanted to get the Aladdinette set up, and then I'm going to take it indoors and it's going to be used as a backup heat source. Of course, there's some safety prerequisites to go along with these. If you're going to use these, make sure you've got ventilation. I've got that cracked open, the door is still open up at that end, even though it doesn't look like it. So you make sure you have enough air going through. Obviously don't run 3 of these at once because, well, 4 it gets too hot and it makes the air a bit thick. And 3, make sure that you don't spill any of that, because if you spill it onto like carpet or something, it can cause a serious fire if you accidentally caught fire. But enough of that. I'm going to call the video here. So if you like the video, don't forget to hit a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, they go down below, and if you want to subscribe, the subscribe thingy will be over here. And until next time, bye.